Well, I know you're just a wonderful, wonderful person. I cherish the moments we used to have back in the day when you worked for Probate. You used to come in the gas station with a couple different people.
Emily and John.
Emily, and John. And, sit there and have lunch. And, the world was a lot simpler then. There wasn't a
little bit.
Well, it was before COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, way before COVID. Geez, time flies by.
Ago.
But, folks out there in Wonderland that don't know Brad Ancliffe, I can give you a little history about him. He lives his whole life for his family, first of all, and then his players. I don't know. I know we got Mike Seltzer at the helm at the Cardinals and Scott Schenkel up there at the Coyotes do a great job. But this guy here, Brad, he's been with Beale City Aggies for many, many years. And if it's baseball, football, maybe even water polo. Maybe, I don't know if he coaches water polo over in Beale City or not. But if they don't win a state championship, they're right there in the hunt of things every year. And that's quite a tribute to a man in his life. And I know he was an outstanding athlete at Chippewa Hills years ago, many, many moons. But more importantly, you're just a good human being, Brad. And
thank you, Brad.
I know you inspire a lot of young children with your build. You're a big man, and you could be an intimidating man, but you're just a big old huggy bear as far as I'm concerned. I've never seen you get mad. Well, folks, there's your introduction on Brad Ancliffe. I love the guy, and you're going to love him after today because he's going to maybe give us the secret of why he's so successful in life. I think that, a lot of people apply for a job. This is another compliment to him is he applies for a job, he gets it. I don't know what it is about him. The only job I don't think he's had is working in a gas station. Maybe when he retires, he'll work for my boys. But we'd love to have him. But no, Brad, you've had a pretty good life. I know you worked hard for it, and I know it comes from the home life that you had, good or bad, but I know you idolize your daughters, you idolize your wife. We see that whenever we're around you and they're around. They're pretty good athletes, too. I'm sure they got good blood on their mother's side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But, you're with us today. You're in the hunt again with the Beale City Aggies football. I mean, if you guys were never in the hunt for a state championship or in the playoffs, Brad Ancliffe is not going to be there, I guess. 'Cause you won't.
Yeah, that's, we got a tradition, and that's something we preach in every sport. I know our girls volleyball team is playing for a regional championship tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And that's something it's a lot of pride from our kids, from our community. They come in, the kids work hard. They know there's an expectation, and our goal in baseball and in football is, we end up in the state finals. It's not being cocky or anything like that. It's like, that's our goal. We want to win the Highland Conference. We want to win our district. We want to make the long runs, and the kids buy in every year in every sport. Our boys basketball program is top notch. Our girls basketball program is getting there and winning, competing for districts. And our volleyball program, they're won their third straight district. It's a expectation, good and bad. If we don't make runs, unfortunately, some people feel like it's not a great season. And I feel like sometimes we take it for granted. Manton, a team that hasn't made the playoffs, and I couldn't tell you how many years, it's been a minute, but, they had a great post of the community support, and we have great community support, but you kind of take things for granted a little bit when you are competing in most sports for districts and regionals and state championships. So we lose light of that a little bit.
Well, one question everybody's going to ask is, you've worked over in Mecosta County for a lot of years, so you've made a lot of relationships with people over here, so we know you through that. But you're from Chippewa Hills, Wademan area, right?
Yep.
But what took you to Beale City over Chippewa Hills, your alma mater?
I was at Chip Hills for 5 years. Eric MacArthur and I were coaching baseball together. I live 2 miles from Beale. The biggest downfall for me coaching in Big Rapids or Chip Hills is the travel.
Yeah.
There's numerous jobs that I'd love to apply for at Big Rapids and Chip Hills, but the drive, getting home, baseball, for example, you get done playing at 9 o'clock and we're driving from the west side of the state. then I'm not home till 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I'm an hour away. So that's why Beale City's always been where I've coached predominantly. And I love it. I love the kids. I love the community.
I know you, and they love you. Hey, how about your daughters? Did they go to Chippewa Hills or Beale City?
They were both at Beale City.
Okay.
Paige is on the Ferris State softball team.
Oh, wow.
So this will be year 2, and so we're hoping they have Jake Schumann's doing a good job there, turning that program. They're competing for the GLIAC championship every year now, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he has turned it around.
Natalie, my oldest, I have twins, so Paige and Natalie.
Okay.
She's at Central Michigan, and she wants to do counseling, and Paige wants to be a teacher, and we, hey, they want to give back too. And my oldest daughter works in Saginaw, and Kelsey, and she's giving back to the community there. She works for the court system over there. So, we're very fortunate. My family's very fortunate. My wife is a teacher, Lisa. She's an amazing teacher and cares just as much about the kids as, we always say we have 3 daughters, but we have a lot of daughters and sons and we treat them all like that.
Yeah. Did your daughter, I know your daughters all played, track or ran track? Or?
So they all played softball.
Okay.
Paige played basketball. Natalie was softball and track. Natalie was, honestly, if she ended up with some health issues. So she was undefeated in track in junior high. Every race she ran, she won. She played softball, and, she was dueling and playing both, but then, ended up with some health issues and couldn't run track, so she stuck with softball. And my oldest daughter ran cross country and played softball and then ran track. So, my wife did a great job of giving them the athletic ability to be great athletes.
Well, I don't know about that, Brad, because, I've been around a long, long time, and I try to follow the history of people. And I research people sometimes. I didn't really research you, but I was talking to some people in the gas station one day, and I brought your name up. And I said, that guy, Big Rapids, would have been probably state champs if we'd had a Brad Ankla. Not that we don't have great coaches. We do. Mike Seltzer's doing a great job.
Absolutely.
He's got and Brian Miller over here. You guys are all good coaches, but something about you, Brad. But God's gifted you with some kind of talent there, and that's the players. I know you got to have the good horses, but your dad, and we'll move along, but your dad was a track star. This guy told me over in Barrington High back in the day. Your dad broke records, and he was just a speed demon. They said he was the fastest thing out of Barrington. He didn't go to college though, I guess.
Nope.
He didn't. He pursued something else.
Yeah, my brother was an athlete too. He played baseball at Grand Valley. So I played at Central. So we've been fortunate. We've been very fortunate to follow our daughters. And when I was still, my brother graduated 3 years after me, so I was watching him play baseball, and I was fortunate enough to play at Central and had a nice career there. And those who can't play coach.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. And that's something that I've fallen in love with. When I first started my job as a probation officer, one of my professors has said something that really stuck with me through my entire life, and I say this all the time: find something that you would love, because being a probation officer, being a sheriff, there's a lot of negativity. So you have to find that thing that you love to do that takes the negativity out of everything. And coaching is that thing. I love working with kids. It was funny. We were last year and this year, we had a couple moments with our football program that one of my coaches made a comment of, that was a proud dad moment, because all of our kids blocked everything correctly. We hit the hole on the fullback dive. We scored a touchdown, and it's just, you get that proud dad moment, and I'm sure you've seen it, Brian, with your basketball teams, and when they run everything correctly and they get an easy layup. There's things that people don't get of, we have proud dad moments, and they're not our kids, but they are our kids.
Yeah. How far back do you go? How long have you been coaching now, football?
Football, I'm on year 15 or 16. Baseball, I started with Coach MacArthur right after I graduated from college at Central.
Wow,
So
really?
I was 5 years at Chip Hills. So, I mean, 90, I think it was 2000 was my, so I'm at 20, what am I, 26 years.
Wow. So you married your high school sweetheart then?
No, actually, I met Lisa in college.
Okay.
And she was in the education class, and I don't know, through mutual friends we met.
So where's she from then?
She's originally from Mount Pleasant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And that was one thing that I knew I needed to do because I wasn't moving, so I needed to find a local girl to. You know, I was staying in the area.
How'd you reside in Beale City area then?
Actually, we're in Wademan.
Yeah.
And that's where I grew up. I'm a mile from my parents' house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She works obviously in Shepherd, and I work in Big Rapids. So Wademan's in the middle.
How did your dad? But he was in Barrington when he grew up, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then he got married.
And my mom's from the Wademan area. My grandparents actually went to Beale City.
What's the greatest thing about living over there, Brad? What do you like about it?
It's a small town, small community. You know, Beale City's obviously, it's got 2 bars, a restaurant, a gas station, a blinking light. I mean, Wademan, the same thing. I mean, Wademan's obviously not a very big town. But, you know, growing up there was, you know, my buddies and I would get on bikes and we would ride and play basketball, play football, play baseball, whatever sport it was at that time. So I love the small community.
Your daughters, they love it?
Yeah.
Did
they?
they?
Yeah. They, I don't foresee either one. Paige has just got engaged, so she's going to education, and when she's done at Ferris, she doesn't plan on going anywhere. And Natalie's the same thing. She's planning on sticking in the area. I mean, and we're big into giving back to the community in which you grow up in.
Yeah.
You know, you know, they do a lot of, you know, the light parades and stuff like Big Rapids does, and we're, you know, go to those and support the community that way too.
Now, tradition, you talked about that. You know, you guys have a winning tradition over in Beale City. I kind of know the answer here, but you guys, when you have a football game, what do you think the average age of the human being in that stand is? Do you have a lot of youth coming to those games every Friday
Absolutely.
night?
It's really crazy because we go out on the field at 5:30, and we start our pregame. We don't play till 7, and even our JV, we were on the field at a little after 5, and we start 6:30. To look up in the stands and see people have blankets laid out where they want to sit before the games even start.
Wow.
We have people in the stands at 5:45.
Yeah.
You know, and they're there, supportive. It's exciting. Like something I tell the kids. So 2 years ago when we won the state championship in baseball, I told the kids, I said, you need to come stand by me at third base and just look at the crowd. So down at McLean Stadium, Michigan State, there's, you know, the whole, it goes from third base to first base dugouts out of the bleachers. And we had 3/4 of the stadium was Beale City. It was all blue. So it's huge for the kids.
What is the population of Beale City? Would you say approximately that area?
That area?
Yeah.
Probably 300 to 500 people. It's not.
So how many people are at the games?
Oh, there's probably, I bet you we had 700 to 1,000 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and
see what winning does? In that
it does.
tradition,
I mean,
I love it.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people from Lake Isabella, I bet, to those games, don't you?
Yep. We get a good following. You know, we get Chip Hills, you know, Mount Pleasant. Those students and parents will show up, and so no, it's been awesome. You can't take that away from this. The environment is something that it's unbelievable. It truly is. To look up in the stands, and we went, so last year we went up to Iron Mountain and played them for the regional championship, and you're standing on the field, and they're one side. So kind of like Big Rapids has with Escanaba.
Right.
There was only one side for the bleachers, and we're on the field, and we look up, and there was more Beale City people there than Iron Mountain.
Really?
Yeah. And we travel well. MHSA's got to love us because when we make the tournament run, they make a good
tourism, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the people, the hotels and the restaurants and all
Absolutely.
that. you ever take pictures of those crowds?
Yeah. Yep.
Good. Because a lot of people don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good. I bet they hang it right up in high school, don't they?
Oh yeah, it's quite incredible to sit back and you're on somebody's. I mean, we have home games. Mm-hmm. We don't really have road games as far as what we feel.
Really?
We're on the road.
Yeah.
But we're feel like our crowd travels so well.
Yeah.
That we're almost feel like we're at home. It's like the Lions with they'll Jared Goff, and when you look at Washington last week.
That was awesome.
And there was more Honolulu blue than there was red and black or whatever Washington was wearing.
My aunt was there. She was in Nevada, and my uncle and their two daughter and son-in-law were all at the game.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to thank Scott. Call Scott up at Reed City. Get him on the phone. Okay. We want to thank Zot's Bar and Grill for sponsoring us this morning, as they do every morning on Wednesdays at our sports talk show here, and Big Rapids Tire and the funeral home. Brian?
Dagger Gilbert.
Thank you.
Alec. Yep.
Oh, you're your new baseball coach.
Yeah.
Brad could probably give him some pointers, couldn't he?
Oh, no. I tell you what, he's obviously with the baseball world. He's going to do a good job.
Good for you. I'm glad to hear you say that.
He's going to do a good job. He's a player's coach.
Wow, good. Morning, Coach. How are you? Scott?
How are you?
You there?
Hello, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Scott. You can hear us here?
Yep.
All right, we're going to let you roll. Go ahead. Last week you played who?
Montague.
Yeah, and I thought that would be one of your toughest ones of all time, but man, you guys are like a good old racehorse. You're peaking at the right time, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel our kids are getting better each week, and we're hitting on all cylinders right now, and our kids locked in all week long. To the game plan like we always hope to.
Yeah. What was the score again for those that don't know? I know what the score is, but I'd like to have you talk.
35-14 is what the final was.
Now, going into that game, what did you think you had to do? And actually, you did do it, didn't you?
I thought we to be more physical than the other team. We had to control the ball sides, and we just had to be on our stuff defensively. So you won the district crown, right? That was a district crown? District crown, yeah.
So you got another one of those. Now you go to, who are you playing this Friday night?
Kingsley.
We're having difficulty.
Yeah, you know what, Scott? Let me call you right back because I think we're glitching out here. So give me 1 second. I'll call you right back.
I thought he had a speech impediment.
No. Okay, Scott, call you right back. Okay.
Yeah, call him right back,
yeah,
Bob.
So,
Thank you. I thought he had,
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, going back to Brad for a minute. Brian, what do you think?
What do I think? Well, I think you got Harbor Beach coming up, right?
Sure.
And was it Ithaca last week or?
Last week was Newville.
Newville. Saginaw, Newville. Yep.
Oh, that was tough. How'd you do there?
Well, they didn't.
Obviously, you won. What was the
by
score?
By a lot.
40,
oh, you did?
42-13.
Yeah.
You guys peak at the end too, don't you?
Yeah, we've been steady all year. We've gotten away from the injury bug, which has been huge.
That's always big.
And we played really good football last week.
Hey, Scott, hang in there. Okay. Got it back.
And then this week, Harbor Beach is the number one team. I mean, they're.
But you guys are the number one team.
Well, we are, but we're right now, according to the rankings. How about that? Which we don't worry about rankings until November and the end of November.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Oh, you got 800 number, Bob?
Yeah. But yeah,
I think we're having problems with the phones between here and there. So, all right.
So Harbor Beach, they got more points than you, so you have to travel.
Yep.
See, and I was assuming that you guys would be hosting, but
no, we go to Harbor Beach Saturday at 1.
Okay.
So
1 o'clock.
Yep, 1 o'clock game on Saturday. So and we're that 200-mile radius. So
right.
So we're going there, and then they're good. They run the tee. They run spread. They'll run a little bit of everything at you. They're fundamentally sound. and their backs run hard. Their line does a good job of blocking. So I mean, this is the route that we all kind of talked about. We were going to go, and we're excited to go. Saginaw Novell was number. We were 3, and they were 4 in the rankings. Now it's 3 versus 1, and next week we get, if we're fortunate enough to win, we get Bark River Harris or Glen Lake.
Cool.
And then we got the big one with Hudson. Hudson is the team that beat us 3 years ago in the finals.
Okay.
And they're big, and they run the straight T as well. So, not that we're looking ahead, but we got a plan. I mean, I'm always a planner. So that's what we've been kind of doing.
Hello.
Okay.
This is Scott.
Okay. Got him back on a better phone line here.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to Brad about the upcoming, and I'll let you run with Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, who are we playing this week up in Coyote Land? And are we playing in Reed City?
No, we're traveling to Kingsley Friday night.
All right.
So rematch of week 1 for both teams, obviously.
And who won the week 1?
Kingsley beat us 24-6 week 1.
You guys have actually gotten to be pretty familiar with each other over the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, we've seen each other. We've seen twice 2 years ago, once last year. This will be twice, so 5 times in 3 years.
Really?
Yep.
Well, what do we do? Any difference in the game plan? Don't give them your videos or what?
Unfortunately, we have to trade videos, which is fine because I like getting their videos to prepare. But just got to go out and keep doing what we've been doing, and play the game plan and make a few adjustments here and there as the game goes, and win in the trenches. And that's key to our success.
They a running team or passing or both?
Yeah, they're a wing T team, so we're
defend against that
we're
pretty
both
good.
Possessions matter, so
Yeah. So what time is that up in Kingsley then?
7 p.m. on Friday night.
Anybody have a big game last week for you that you weren't expecting? I know you expect the best out of everyone, but there's always maybe that unsung hero that popped up, said, "Whoa, where'd that one come from?" Or just
I know your running backs had
backfield.
good.
Case and Kopic has been getting better every week. Had another great week, but all 3 of the kids had over 100 yards rushing, and each got in the end zone.
That's awesome.
So he had a great game.
who's that?
Case and Kopic.
Okay, and who's the other 2?
One of our the other 2 running backs are Andrew Kianis and Jack Deitch.
Okay, yeah.
So all 3 of them, they shared carries, so they're not like a featured back at all. Like you see some of these guys put up some numbers, but these guys all anywhere from 8 to 12 carries each, and they make the most of it. But once again, they got those big uglies in front of them, helping them out with everything. So defensively, Matt Vanderhoof played another great game. Peyton Gogolowski, Ethan Phillips. So I mean, we were able to keep them behind schedule on defense, so they weren't getting 4 or 5 yards on first down. We were forcing them to dig in their playbook a little bit and getting a lot of 3 and outs last week, which is great.
Now there's 8 teams left in the whole district right there, right? 8 teams?
The whole,
left?
yep.
The
8
whole
team
state.
in every division.
Then there's
now.
4, and then there's 2, and then
Then you got Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, wow.
Yep. So,
Wow.
yeah, but we're one game at a time, Pat. We're just focused on Kingsley, and then
Right. Oh, yeah, I understand. How about the
turn
weather?
around
What's
and
it
look
supposed to be like up there Friday? They got some snow up there right now.
yeah, it's supposed to warm up the rest of the week. It's almost in the 50s, so I don't think it's going to be terrible. It's going to be a good Friday night to play football.
Yeah. You'll have a big crowd just like Brad Ancliffe, Coach Ancliffe, I should call him on the show here. He's with us from Beale City. A lot of pride up there in Coyote Land, isn't there, right now? Always is.
Oh, yeah.
You have a big showing,
Our
won't
community
you?
loves the football, and
Yeah.
it was an awesome atmosphere Friday, because not only did we win a district title, our girls volleyball team also won a district championship.
Same day.
So when they got
Yeah.
back from Chip Hills,
That's right.
we all got to celebrate together, which was really awesome. So I mean, we've had a great fall season between football, volleyball, and cross country. So our fall sports have had an awesome awesome season so far for us.
Well, where's that volleyball coach at? He or she right there with you?
No, he's Don Patterson. He works for the post office.
Sure.
So
should have him on one of these days, shouldn't we?
Yeah, get a hold of him. Get him on there.
Yeah, we will. We'll have to get his number. I told Sheriff Miller that, and he's right into football right now. It's that season, and he just loves football, and so we got.
I don't blame him. I'm right with him.
I know you are. Well, God bless you. Good luck against Kingsley.
Good luck, Scott.
Friday night,
Yeah.
we'll be listening, and you got a great tradition going on up there. Thanks, Scott. Hopefully, we'll be talking to you next week, God willing.
Good luck.
Yep.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
You bet. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Back to Brad after I say Big Rapids Tires, Zott's Bar and Grill, Daggett Gilbert Funeral Home, M&M Lawn Care, Matt gives back.